That's where we were with Dragon. He had just gotten out of Bleak Falls Barrow with the Dragonstone from this quest. Bleak Falls Barrow. It's about also to deliver the Golden Claw from Lucian from Riverwood. One of the other things also from this Dragon Claw is that the symbols on it that are interesting. All these symbols are tied to rebirth, but interesting enough, you could read this pairing of symbols using rebirth from the bear also to mean sovereignty, and the moth rebirth literally is rebirth, from the dead to back to life again, and the owl lesser tied with rebirth but more tied with as a hunter. So this could be saying a return of the hunters, return of sovereignty, return of the rulers, that being the dragons. And I saw one dragon so far, the one that freed me. But it's just interesting symbolism in its use of
what do you want?
symbols that represent certain
thinks he can
things.
move Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine. Dog.
The sooner you find the claw... You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It means
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves.
Thank you.
The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. You and me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That pretty much helped keep me alive. So I'm kind of reluctant to sell it, but I do need to make some leather armor.
All right, then.
It's a fine day with you around.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it.
listening to the waterfall is kind of peaceful.
Right now. I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get robbed. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scarf. What? Oh.
That diffused itself.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
I'm here to buy food, Nadine. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
I know your family.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
But we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that
I'm
piece.
so... Oh, thank you. Divine, bless your kind heart.
So you're willing to starve your wife
Until
and
next
daughter
time.
to play some rusty
What
old
do you need?
sword?
Love. I just need to hire one, maybe three of them. Great.
see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, we'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
You better give me 5 septims right now, or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose, Ian.
Here's the situation.
Do you get to the Cloud District very
dragon's
often?
been attacking the
Oh, what
western
am I saying?
watchtower.
Of course you don't.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how could we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening
I
our
work
home,
with my mother.
our family.
Sell fruits and vegetables.
Could you call
It's
yourself
fun most
Nords
days.
if you ran
Hard
from this
work.
monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah, damn right.
Let's move out.
Well, she knows how to get the Nords moving.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Yard. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
Looks like it's already hit the tower. It wasn't just flying overhead.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that
Came from
dragon
the
is still
south.
skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what...
That makes sense. There's mountains over there to cover its approach.
Guardsmen, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover, and make every arrow count!
Not the one I ran into before.
I can't get a read on him.
Well, we're blooding them.
I can't believe it.
You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
What will I hold sacred? What you That's a shout. Like the Greybeards on their
Really
mountain.
are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will know what happened here.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Mount Aethnar.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
Old friend. Patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
I ain't done nothing.
Long winter.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Now in royalty, and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Leaf.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place, very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Looks like I have 2 places to go.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Mm-hmm.
There was a house I could look up.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
5,000. That's a lot.
Balgruuf, my Jarl.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Okay, so there's something way up there. Okay, that looks like the start to High Hrothgar. I'll go to High Hrothgar first, since I would prefer to learn a little bit more about the shouting. What do you shout?
Easy, you did it. You killed the dragon. There has been talk amongst the gods that you are dragonborn, but such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Nope. Sorry.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. She cannot hide from us forever.
That's
You have
shady.
news of our quarry.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
No danger. Definitely very snowy. Good thing I don't have to worry about freezing. Great place for an ambush. Especially right there. Firing right down.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed. No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left. You're too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
Thank you for the gold, traveler.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power?
We don't get... If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
The Draugr.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Weighing the issues, dealing with the Draugr
You don't look like a
might be a good
pilgrim.
idea.
Why bother visiting Ivarstead? What do you want? Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them. What a boring
Anyway, the
conversation.
Draugr might be a danger to this town, so I'll take a look into that first. It seems a higher priority. Well, definitely a high priority given how close it is to the town. Where are these tools on the outside? The embalming bench, but strange place for it. I think they would be able to tell a difference between Draugr and other undead. So it could be something else. So it might be a ghost.
Leave this place. Leave this place. Leave. Leave. Leave.
Why does the ghost have footsteps? Okay. Let me go here. Four switches. And a major trap right here. Can expect darts. The two interior. I see one trap, there's going to be more. Another door. Oh, excuse me. Already found another trap. Floor. Panel. Okay, you've got places for spears to come out. Another trap. No ghost yet, but this is very similar. Very similar hall. So there's a claw for this door. A wolf, an owl, and a moth. Still no ghost. Or Draugr, for that matter.
Does someone feel?
Don't know if it's gonna work or not, but
Among the dead. More true! No one hides from the dead.
not a ghost. Is somebody who could appear like one. No, this is curious. Burial chamber located. Needs to find the claw, so he doesn't know. The fool he's talking about must be the one from the inn. Made a potion to make it look like a specter. Looks like it's a good thing I did take care of this now. I could probably have harmed them in the town. Strange how isolation can turn into madness in this person's case.